Hello and welcome to Module 3 of 7-Figure Duplication Secrets video training course. In this module, we're going to talk about the second important timeline in your business, which is the first day in the business. What do we do with a brand new person in the first 24 hours so we can actually create duplication, so that we can help them to create results straight away? So in this first video, we're going to talk about the secrets of 24-hour duplication. I really believe the faster you can get a brand new person into action and getting them results, the better your duplication is going to actually happen throughout your team. So it's essential that after you've had the first hour with the person and giving them some really important steps and taken some action, you now have a specific plan of what is going to happen in the first 24 hours so that this brand new person can actually get results, meaning they can sponsor the very first person within the 24 hours. Now, this may be just a product user, or they may actually sign someone up who wants to also do the business. In a sense, it doesn't matter so much. What matters is that they continue to take action by themselves and with your help after that first hour that you've had your getting started training with them. So that literally in the first 24 hours, they have something to show for. And it's another reinforcement, a positive reinforcement that this business works, that this business is simple, that they can do this. And so it propels them into taking more action. So what are the secrets of 24-hour duplication? Well, there's 4 secrets of getting results in the first 24 hours. The first one is having the right focus. So you need to know exactly what you should be focused on so that you can create results in 24 hours, or if you're helping someone to create results in their first 24 hours. Also, you need to have a clarity of what action you need to take. You need to know exactly how you're going to be actually closing some business, what to do to get someone started, and you're going to be using some tools. So these are the 4 things that we're going to talk about. So let's first look at what your focus needs to be at. This is the very first secret, and of course we're talking about harnessing the energy of a brand new sign up. And after you've done the 10-step checklist in the first hour that we talked about in Module 2, you're now ready to go through the first 24 hours by using the 10-3-1 rule. Now, what's the 10-3-1 rule? That's simply the summary of the activities that a brand new person in the first day needs to be doing. So number 10 is for inviting 10 plus people. So after you've helped a brand new person, or after yourself, you've picked up the phone 3 times within the first hour, you now need to keep going. And in fact, in the first 24 hours, you need to approach at least 10 people, meaning you invite 10 people to have a look at your video presentation with the rapid mobilization formula, right? The next thing is that out of these 10 plus people, you will at least follow up with 3 of these people. And this is either a phone call, this is either face-to-face, or on what we're going to be going really deep in this module, which is a 3-way phone call with one of your upline support leaders. So you're going to speak to 10 people, you're going to focus on getting 3 of them on follow-up calls or 3-way calls. And out of this, it is very, very common that at least one person will get started. So these are some of the statistics that we have seen over the years that really, really work. So we call it the 10-3-1 rule. So invite 10 plus people, follow up with at least 3 that have seen the video presentation, get their questions answered, and usually at least one of those will get started. So that is your focus, 10-3-1. Now, how do we actually do it? It's all about actually, having the clarity around that. And of course, we're going to be using the rapid mobilization that we learned in Module 1. So we're going to be picking up the phone, we're going to be inviting a prospect to and direct them to our video presentation on the website, and we're going to be arranging for a follow-up call no more than 24 hours after we have spoken to them. So you're using the 10-3-1 rule and the rapid mobilization and getting that accomplished within 24 hours. And chances are that you will get at least one person started, if not more. Now, how do we actually do the right thing so that we can actually answer all the questions of the people and get them to make a decision within 24 hours so we can get some results within 24 hours? Well, you need to follow up with at least 3 people in the first 24 hours and it is better to use a three-way phone call and get a decision from each of the three of them. And usually at least one will join. And we'll talk in details of how to actually do a three-way phone call, which is a far better technique than just following by ourselves up on the phone. And it's really all about, focusing to get these people to a follow-up phone call. That is really the most important thing. Getting a decision from someone means that they will either say, I have seen the videos, but what I see is not for me. No, thank you, not for now. Or they will say to you, I have seen the videos and I am, seeing the potential of this either product or service, or I would like to make some money with you. Tell me how. So the three people that you're following up with on a follow-up call, they need to have seen the full video presentation. If they have not seen it, get them to go back to the website and see it before you follow up. So it will only count if you actually answer all the questions of three people that have actually seen the full information. So this is really important. So, to maximize this, remember that when you invite somebody, let's just go back for a second onto the three-step rapid mobilization. In this first step, it's really important to set up for a time for a follow-up call and get the commitment that they will actually watch that video, right? So when you have that, then you can get on a three-way call or a follow-up call and actually answer some questions. And after that, if they decide they don't like anything they see, that's fine. But chances are, especially when we're first getting started, we're approaching people that we have considerable, really strong relationships with. They trust and respect us. And if they have seen the full video presentation, chances are at least 1 out of 3 will join. Now, the fourth secret is actually to be really smart and use tools. And, we have already spoken about having your marketing page with a video presentation where you're directing your prospects. And also in the last module, in Module 2, we spoke about getting people started correctly with a 10-step checklist, which includes some vaccination protocol. If you're using these two tools, which we've already talked about in the previous 2 modules, then you're actually leveraging your time in an appropriate way and actually getting through the prospects faster, so you can actually get it done so that you have the urgency to get some results within 24 hours. So that's all going to work. So use these 4 secrets. Make sure you're using the tools. Make sure you're using follow-up calls or three-way calls, the 10-3-1 rule, the rapid mobilization strategy. And I believe the 24-hour duplication will start happening, not just for you, but within your team. So now let's look at the next video where we're going to go into the details of how to follow up on a 3-way phone call.